the brake pads and discs on this Mk2 Focus 2010. So the first thing I'm going to do is you need to open the brake fluid reservoir. Just open the bonnet. So while it's off the jack, we need to just loosen the wheel nuts a bit. Okay, so we've loosened the wheel nuts. Now we need to jack it up before take the wheel off. Okay, so to jack up the car, we just need to wind the scissor lift down so it gets underneath, and then look for the, look for the recess. So there's like a little lip that goes in this ridge here, and then you just wind it up. And just make sure it's in that little ridge. Okay, then it's just a question of winding it up. Now once it's fully jacked up, you really need some other support, because you couldn't just work on the car with it just sitting on this jack. You need axle stands to support the car, or at least something solid under the car in case it slips off the jack. Once you've got the wheel off, we need to take this caliper off, because I'm replacing the discs and the pads, because these discs, there's a big ridge there, so the discs aren't in great nick. To get the caliper off, there's two Allen keys. There's one under here, and there's one at the bottom there as well. So you have to take they've got these rubber caps to stop the rubbish getting in there, so you take those off. And then there's two number 7 Allen keys. You just get the Allen key there and loosen them off. They don't actually come out. Right. So I'm just feeling for like the thread moving on its own to see if it's loose. There you go, I think that's loose. Right, so so now the caliper's loose, we need to so this is the piston there, which is way out, and there's no meat on these pads at all. That's the pad in the middle, and then this is the edge of the disc if I move that. So you can see there's no meat on that pad at all. So we need to get this clip off. So just lever it off. Comes off nice and easy. Okay, so to get the caliper, so we've taken the spring off and levered it a bit to loosen everything up, and this tends to catch on the hole there, so you need to just push this thread back in a little bit so it's out of the way, and the same with the bottom one. And then this whole caliper should just come off. So you definitely don't want this to hang off of here, so you want to kind of just prop this up. I'm just going to pop it on top of here, but you can also just hook it off of the suspension or something. So these pads, so on this side the pad just has got a clip in like that. You can see that's got nothing on it at all, big graunch in it as well. It's not good. And so we need to put the compression tool on to push the piston, because the piston's right out. The piston needs to get compressed way back into the thing there. So we'll do that in a sec, but we'll just put it up here out of the way for the time being. And then this It's the other side of the pad. That one's not so bad. Okay, so now we're taking this caliper off so we can get the disc off. So there's two 15mm bolts, to take off. So obviously I've loosened these off because obviously you have to do these up really tight. So I loosened these off a bit with an extension bar. Oops. Okay. So I had to give the disc a bit of a whack to loosen it up a bit, but so that should come off now. So I had to just rest the caliper up there to keep it out of the way, so it's not resting on its cable. And then just put the new one on. So now we need to compress the piston, push the piston back into the into its housing. So we've got this tool. I can't remember how much they are. They're like less than 20 quid on eBay or wherever, Amazon. So this just fits into the piston, and then this bit just goes into the ridge there, and then you just wind it in. Okay, that should do it. Right, so let's get the caliper frame back on. So you compare like how bad these pads are. The amount of there's like nothing left on that. So anyway, we put so one side just goes on to this before you put the caliper back on. And then the other side goes onto the. You have to squeeze it onto the caliper, into the piston, I mean. Okay, so we need to push these back in so they're out of the way. Push that in. Okay, so it's just screwing those. You have to sort of give it a whack to get it all lined up, and then just screwing the Allen keys back in again. Okay, so we just need to put the spring clip back on. So we're just going to screw the lid back on the brake reservoir.